Welcome back to the God Success Teach and Pray. Today's verse is Psalms 139:7, and the topic is, Who is your Holy Spirit? That's right. I also want to remind you to please like, comment, subscribe, and share to everyone. Do you need prayer? Call Mount Jezreel Baptist Church for prayer. Monday, 8 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m., Sunday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at 712-432-3900. Code 679834#. Need a custom prayer? Send a prayer request to sisterofstrength.us. This is yours truly, MC and engineer, His Excellency Dakar, Director of Operations at GODSU, and CEO of Dakar Marketing Tools, an international graphic and printing company providing you with all your marketing needs to help you and your company grow. Our popular products are GODSU African American Bibles, magazines, banners, flyers, branded golf shirts, branded jackets, digital business cards, as well as printed business cards. And we also turn your brick and mortar into an e-commerce platform. Without any further ado, our leader for the day, Reverend Dr. Leo Pickett, Chaplain, please take us away.
Holy Spirit, light divine, shine upon this heart of chase the shades of night away, turn the darkness into day. Holy Spirit, power divine, cleanse this guilty heart of mine. In your mercy, pity me. From sin's bondage, set me free. Holy Spirit, joy divine, cheer this saddened heart of mine. Yield a sacred, settled peace. Let it grow and still increase. Holy Spirit, all divine, dwell within this heart of mine. Cast down every idol throne, reign supreme and reign alone. Psalms 139, verse 7. Whither shall I go from my spirit, or whither shall I flee from thy presence? Now let's look at the rest of that portion, 8 to 15. These are exciting to me. If I ascend into heaven, thou art thou. If I make my bed in hell, behold, thou art there. If I take the wings of the morning and dwell in the uttermost parts of the sea, even there shall thy hand lead me, and thy right hand shall hold me. If I say, surely the darkness shall cover me, even the night shall be light about me. Yea, the darkness hideth not from thee, but the night shineth as the day. The darkness and the light are both alike to thee. For thou hast possessed my reins, thou hast covered me in my mother's womb. I will praise thee, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Marvelous are thy works, and that my soul knoweth right well. My substance was not hid from thee, when I was made in secret and curiously wrought in the lowest parts of the earth. Now, referred to as God, Jesus Christ, words like omniscient, omnipotent, eternal, equal with the Father and the Son. He has a mind, he forbids, he searches out the human mind, he forbids, he has a will, he leads, he speaks, he loves, he grieves, he prays. He has been called the Spirit of God Christ, eternal Spirit, Spirit of truth, grace, glory, and life, Spirit of wisdom and revelation, promise, adoption, holiness, and faith. Some simply say, who is the Holy Spirit? Others say, the Comforter. Psalms 104, verse 30, thou sendest forth thy spirit, they are created, and thou renewest the face of all the earth. And the earth was without form and void. I'm going to stop right there for Friday and say that the Holy Spirit, think of him as the comforter. We all need comfort every day of our lives. Don't care how much money we got, how much money we don't have. We still need that comfort, which no one can give but the Holy Spirit. Mama can't give it to me, daddy can't give it to me, my sister, my brother. None of them can give me that comfort that only the Holy Spirit gives. I'm Dr. Leo Pickett, chaplain and assistant dean of music for Global over at Day Seminary and University, and founder of LP Community Foundation, serving seniors through music therapy and health and nutrition. Take us away, co-host.
What a wonderful, wonderful topic. And you took it to the moon and back, Dr. Leo. As usual, you don't disappoint. And you saw me there singing with you, you know, just like we sang together 20 years ago when we founded a church together in Silver Spring, Maryland. Here we are together again. And I so agree with you about the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit is, that's why you're never alone. You know, the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, but the Holy Spirit, even as Christ said, you know, my bodily form is going to leave this earth, but I'm going to leave you a comforter, you know, a friend, that you're never alone because the Holy Spirit is with you. Now, the Holy Spirit is not pushy. The Holy Spirit is not going to come on the TV and force you to buy. You know, like McDonald's always putting those delicious looking fake plastic things in front of you and you're thinking you want it, but you don't even know it's real. The Holy Spirit is real. And not only that, it doesn't force itself on you. It allows you to accept it. It allows you to agree if you want the Holy Spirit to be part of you. And you know, the Holy Spirit and the evil spirit can't live in the same space. That's a battle. That's a battle. But just know that Christ has already made that sacrifice for you. That battle is already won if you submit, if you believe, if you say, I want the Holy Spirit in me, I want to accept Christ, that Holy Spirit will be in you and it will give you that peace. I've been through so many things and people are like, how did you do it? Oh, you're so strong. Oh, you're so this, you're so that. Child, please. I'm not strong. I have the Holy Spirit. You know? Dr. Leo, you know, you and I, we've met some people, and from you meet them, you just feel that spirit on them that's unholy, that spirit that's mean, that spirit that's judgmental, and you can feel it. I mean, it's like a solid body. You know, people say, oh, I don't believe in God. I go, child, that's because their spiritual eyes are closed. If your eyes are open, you can actually feel that. So I can feel people's spirit. I can tell if it's holy or not holy. And only because the Holy is in me. If you have that Holy Spirit deep inside of you, you're able to discern. You can even close your eyes and you can see that, feel like somebody is there. When you open your eyes, somebody is there because you can feel it. Even the person hasn't touched you. That's what the Holy Spirit is. The Holy Spirit is real. And who is the Holy Spirit? That's God in your soul. That's what that is. You know something, Dr. Leo, you and I have been to many funerals, and it's so funny, but everybody who dies, whether they've been evil or good, when they do that eulogy, did this all of a sudden become an angel or something?
Oh, yes.
I don't believe in that. I did a eulogy, Dr. No, it's true. Reverend Dr. Leo, I did a eulogy the other day, and I did it for a GODSU alum that couldn't, travel to do the eulogy. So they asked me to do it. I did it. But when I read the history of the guy was a gangbanger. The guy was not a good person. The guy just had a whole, when you look around the church, there were girls dressed like they were coming from a nightclub. They looked like Cardi B and Nicki Minaj ×3. They had stuff showing all over the place. The guys had their little gang rags around their head. They had a little thing, their little pants hang low. And I just kept it real. I said, look here. Don't y'all follow down that path. I'm not going to stand up here and act as if everything is perfect. You guys have a choice. Your homie is gone, but you're still here. Make a difference. Don't go down that path. Yes, I did. I said it right up there in church. Y'all were right there. I sure did. Because we have to keep it real. Every spirit is not the Holy Spirit. And everybody who dies is not going to go to heaven. And the people who are left behind have to use that. You have to use that opportunity to tell them that submit yourself. Call on the Holy Spirit. Accept it and allow it to dwell in you so you will do those works of faith, because faith without works are dead. So if you gang banging, if you out there slanging dope, if you out there dropping it like it's hot, yes, I said it. If you're doing all of those things, there's a spirit in you, all right, but it sure ain't holy. It may be Holey, like have holes in it, but it sure ain't Holy. Okay, so I'm keeping it real today. So with that said, wonderful topic, Dr. Leo. I see you smiling the whole time. I'm enjoying you. I love you completely. Thank you for being an assistant dean here at GODSU. And for those of you who don't know me, I am the chief servant leader here at GODSU. I am the chancellor of our Interfaith University and the provost of our Christian chaplaincy program, also the provost of our Global Bible Institute. I want to invite you all to take our courses. We have courses in entrepreneurship, African studies, just wonderful things. We have our degree program in religious studies. Please join us. We are affiliated with the United Nations NGO, Youth Future Foundation, Inc., the Jamaica chapter, under the auspices of the great Queen Mother, Dr. Dolores Blakely, who has been in the UN for 51 years, attends all of our graduations, all of our seminars, speaks all the time, and is just wonderful. In fact, we're making sure that we celebrate her 52nd anniversary coming up next year. We already celebrated the 51st one, although virtual. So we're going to celebrate her every year. We're assigned to the chapter in Jamaica, the New Future Foundation Jamaica chapter, where we help those girls. When we came down and we got them all those ball gowns for graduation, shoes, money, and all various types of things. We also got them computer products and the solar computers, because the solar calculators, because Jamaica is very hot, so they're able to use the calculators without batteries. And I'm also a licensed financial service advisor with Invita Financial Network, where we help you to, 1, plan for your retirement, 2, plan your annuities, 3, we also help you to open your own bank. That's right, you can use your life, your children's life, your grandchildren's life to open a bank where they can get money. You don't have to go and borrow money from the bank, you can borrow it from yourself. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't get that, but that's what we do. We show you how money works. And we make sure that you understand what you need to do to make sure that you have long-term care, because many of us, we're going to need long-term care as we get older. Also, want to let you know that we have some wonderful messages for you after here, but we want you to like, share, subscribe, and comment. So make sure you do that. And we just love you at GODSU, and we want you to listen to the messages that we have afterwards. We have a lot of courses coming up. Listen to our messages. Thank you so much.
Global Ovid Day Seminary and University GODSU is a 501c3 interfaith e-learning Global Florida Department of Education Commission of Independent Studies approved degree issuing religious institution of higher learning under Florida Statute 1005.061F in Miramar, Florida, a suburb of Fort Lauderdale suburbs. Our curricula include programs like our theology diploma, bachelor's, master's, and PhD programs, which are designed for students called to the ministries of teaching and preaching. Program enrollees include pastors, evangelists, missionaries, and laypersons. Our additional courses: Entrepreneurial Studies, premier self-development courses on wealth building. We also offer a mini course for youth, the Junior Ambassador Youth Public Speaking, to gain professional and personal skills. Chaplaincy Diploma, Love and Spiritual Interfaith and Christian programs. Chaplains are trained, certified leaders attached to either a religious and/or non-religious institution or organization. Cybersecurity IT courses. Our licensed instructor has a 95% pass rate compared to the 30% national average for CompTIA accredited courses, such as Security Plus and Network Plus. 40% of our alum who've gone through our prestigious GODSU honors programs have also previously matriculated through their earned doctorate programs. Our alum include physicians, ambassadors, statesmen and stateswomen, icons and billionaires, religious leaders, titans in business, global philanthropists such as Ambassador of Ghana to the United States, His Excellency Dr. Bafor A.J. Bewa, Ambassador of Nigeria to the United States, His Excellency Dr. Sylvanus Musafor, billionaire builder and dean, His Excellency Dr. Michael V. Roberts, former Maritime Minister, Government of Nigeria, Honorable Dr. Leke Olawale, President of Fraser Net and Fraser Nation and Power Networking Conference, Dean, His Excellency Dr. George Fraser. Our world-class and esteemed professors include Attorney Her Excellency Reverend Dr. Diane Moore Eubanks, PhD, Chancellor, Physician Dr. Eric Bizetsky, Clinical Health and Nutrition and GODSU Medical Expert, Physician Her Excellency Rhoda Makinde, PhD, Chief Medical Doctor, GODSU, Medical Missions, Dean Michael V. Roberts, JD, PhD, Dean of Entrepreneurship Studies, Dean George Fraser, PhD, Personal Development Studies, Dean Kyra Eubanks, Dean of Junior Ambassador, Professor Willis Eubanks, PhD, Dean of Cybersecurity Program, Professor Reverend Dr. Joseph Hickman, Associate Professor, Theology Program, Professor Imam Dr. Talib Sharif, Professor Interfaith Program and Chaplaincy, Professor Reverend Dr. William Blake, Theology Program Curriculum Development, Professor His Excellency Dakar Ethical and